welcome you all on behalf of ICICI Bank, India's largest bank in private sector space and second largest bank of this country. The questions of the day what we ask, why we on e-governance space, why we are, how we can move forward, and what ICICI Bank is doing in this space. What is India? India is 1.2 billion people and their aspirations. Technology is going to help them to achieve those aspirations. Right from the place of birth in their entire life cycle. Be it education, be it health, be it the processing of their annuities, and maybe some of the services in last stages like death certificate. Some of these services probably will come free, but for other services they have to pay, people have to pay. We are here to help the industry to process those payments. And more importantly, reduce the overall cost of the collection so that the cost of this benefit can be passed on to the end consumers. Because technology is going to help them to reduce the overall cost of collection. Services are intergovernment, interdependent, various agencies are involved, and the consumer or public at large has to depend on those services, and depend on those agencies for those services. These are from the point of view of citizen to business or citizen to government. Citizen is lost, or we can say business. Lot of service providers, lot of services, lot of technologies, and multiple technologies are playing at various levels. Now, one efforts what we are taking is that convergence of these technologies so that technology works around the payment, and as far as possible the informations are captured at a single place, so that multiple input of informations are reduced in the system. I'll give you an example. We are working with some of the state government in National Rural Health Mission, and we are help them, sending money across various levels, from state to district, district to taluka, taluka to panchayat, at various levels. There are multiple applications which are happening. So maybe at a state level or district level you have manpower, but once you move beyond district level, there is a resource, you have minimum resources available, and they have to work with the multiple applications. Same data are being entered in various applications. The e-governance player or e-governance, all those technology people, there is a need to understand that we have to make technology work in convergence. That there should be convergence of technology at this place where probably data needs to be converged, data needs to be taken from one single source and reported to a multiple location. Cost of service will reduce if we are going to help and reduce multiple data entries. Now, what is required? While a lot of efforts are happening by state government and central government to bring all technologies in under one space, and these technologies are available for the users. There are multiple access points are available to the customers, be it customer service centers, online space, and multiple banks are providing access point. And these resource centers or data centers are being integrated with various ministries or particular various service providers like health, education, rural development. What as a bank we are doing is we are helping them to process the payment, be it online, offline. When we say online, multiple channels, so that the user at his end, he is not perturbed that what channel he is using. And the beneficiary in this case, the department, the government department, gets a seamless information of all those transactions, whether it is coming from an online channel, or whether it is coming from an online channel, or whether it is coming from an ATM, or whether it is coming from a CSC, or whether it is coming from a bank branch. The challenge what we see here is that multiple, as I said earlier, multiple technologies operating at multiple levels. These technologies don't talk to each other, and redundancy is being built in the system. We go to a department, we create our own technology, give them a complete different system. Some other department is using the same system but at a different platform. What ICICI Bank is playing, ICICI's expertise, of course, in banking and information technology. We have been in the forefront of IT initiatives, some of the biggest IT initiatives and IT revolution of this country on the payment side, be it ATM, be it online banking. We have understanding of the government processes, and we are building this knowledge both in technology and government processes to give advisory and ensure end-to-end implementation of the projects. Some of the projects which has created value is one of the applications what we have built, particularly in the government sector, is government internet banking. Now this is a unique application which we have positioned for government department, where you are able to transfer fund between various levels, and you are able to monitor the usage of those funds across all levels. Now, be it taluka, be it panchayat, whatever money is being moved and whatever outcome is happening out of that money, that can be monitored at various levels. In addition to that, there is an efficient transfer of fund which happens seamlessly. Around 8 states currently are using this application. This is the e-governance application, workflow-based approach where you have makers and checkers who does the transaction at various levels. This application is integrated with the financial applications such as Tally and all, which gives them immediate. As I was saying, that data entry is happening at one location, and this entire data is being used at various levels to give a report in the relevant format to whichever department need as per their format. So you have that data capture at one location, no multiple data entry. In fact, the balance sheet comes out through Tally using this data entered in our application. So there is no different or there is no another data entry in your financial applications. We are also associated with DBT initiative of the Government of India and Public Finance Management System. This application is integrated with PFMS, and there is a seamless data exchange happening between PFMS and our application. We are leveraging the mobile space as well. Some of the applications we have built are being used in service delivery in Indira Awas Yojana and Rajiv Awas Yojana in some of the states. We are leveraging mobile application not only for information capturing but also for payment processing. So payment processing also can happen through mobile. Some of the state-of-art technology you must have gone through recently seen in the newspaper. We are one of the bank which is providing clearing services for e-toll activity to NHAI. That means entire NHAI think there is, picture is not. So, in near future, you are going to have a single card which will help you to pass through all NHI toll across the country. And the clearing house services has been given by ICICI Bank. Similarly, we are participating in big way in e-tender and e-auction processes across the country. We are a privileged partner to Government of Karnataka in financial settlement for the re-tendering activity, but we are more proud in the way that we are helping to process payment at district level in Government of Maharashtra. The send auction, entire send auction payment processing is happening through us. So idea is to scale technology, bring it nearer to the citizen at lower level. End-to-end solutions we are giving end-to-end solutions for data processing in lot of schemes, government schemes, housing schemes, where citizen is able to apply for those schemes online, his application is being processed online, and the payment is being given online. The lottery happens online, and if you lose in the lottery, the refund happens also online. This has been recently done in one of the development authority in Delhi, and the result has been quite successful. Some of the solutions in closed user group card we have given to the government of India. These like Delhi Metro and some of the other travels, we have given one solution in UP State Road Transport, where the monthly pass is being used on a card which can be topped up using online applications. If you happen to break rules in Hyderabad in traffic, the payment can be paid, which you should not do, but then you can pay your challan online, and Hyderabad police will ensure that you make payment at real time there itself. The figure is not coming, I'm sorry for that, but so answer is that we just need to grab this opportunity. The new government is very focused, and large opportunity is there, and technology is right. The technology is available here, which is going to help us, and which is going to help us to process payment faster, be it online space, be it offline space. But more importantly, it will cut the overall cost of collection. So the cost of collection before the implementation of our technology is X, probably you will be able to reach 20 to 30% in overall cost of the collection. Thank you. That's from us.